everyone, it's Di here from Di's Den, and welcome, I should say, to Wowza Wednesday. This is a really quick and easy card. I'm using all retired products, well, except for the real red cardstock and the basic black, but everything else, unfortunately, will be retired on the when the catalogue ends, both the catalogues. So I just thought it was so cute, and it's really easy to do. Some products are already retired. This is retiring, this beautiful designer series paper, which is from the Legendary Ride paper, which is in the mini catalogue, which finishes, I believe it's the 4th of May. Don't quote me on that. I haven't got a catalogue right here with me at the moment. Sorry about the noise, my husband's out there doing the mowing. So I'm going to be using this set, which is quite well retired, and I'm using it for the Wishing a Lovely Birthday to You, and I'm using this set for this small happy birthday down here. So I'm going to be using those. I am using the, I forget what this is called, Scotty Dog Punch, because I want this bow up here. I have a 1-inch circle punch and a 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and that's all you're going to need. It's so easy, quick, and I just thought it was so pretty, and it looks like Minnie Mouse, so that's what I'm calling it, a Minnie Mouse card. So let me pop this on one side. As I say, there's not a real lot to this card, so it won't take us long to do today. So let me pop that on one side and I'll show you what you need. So I'm using real red and basic black and basic white paper. Excuse my fingernails. I don't know what's the matter with them lately. They just keep breaking off. I've got ink all over me too, where I made the last card. So they're my scraps anyway. So what you're going to need, and I didn't bring over the information sheet with me, but I think I can remember, is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8 of an inch piece of card, 2 pieces of white that measure 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, a piece of black. Now I'm using this one with this glossy and the flowers on it, only because I think it's gorgeous, but any black bit will do. And this measures, oh look, I've got inches down here. This measures 3 5/8 by 2 1/2 inches, and this measures 3 5/8 by 1/2 an inch. And you just need a couple of bits of scrap to do your other punching with. So let's pop these on one side, and let's actually score this piece. So we're going to score this piece on the long side with our scoring tool, making sure we have the small end here at 4 1/8. So there we are, we have all our scoring done now. How quick and easy was that bit. We can fold and burnish this card. I do like to kind of fold and burnish my cards. Oh, come on, get together nicely. There we go. To make sure that that line is right where it's supposed to be. Okay, so we're going to start by doing our stamping for our front, and while we're doing that, we might as well do the stamping for the inside. That way, that can just sit there and wait until we're ready to pop it in. So I'm going to stamp my happy birthday, which I've got here, and I'm using real red ink, and I'm going to stamp that up in the top left hand corner of my front piece of card. And then I've got my wishing a lovely birthday to you, which I'm going to stamp in the middle of this one. Trying not to get all that other ink there that I've got on the stamp in the way, that block. Okay, so that's that one done. So let's pop that out of the way. It can dry, and we can work on this one. Okay, so we're going to pop our piece of black on the bottom here. So we're going to just glue that down. Ugh, come on. Still muggy weather here. And quite warm. I'm actually making this card for you on Good Friday. So it's a very warm day here today. I'm going to turn that up the other way, I think, so I'll get more of the flour in. So I'm going to pop that piece in the middle there, well, at the bottom with the even gap on the 3 sides. And then I'm going to just glue this piece across the middle of that piece. So I'll put, this is 1/2 inch wide and it's the same width as this white piece, which is 3 and 5/8, 7/8, sorry, 3 and 7/8. Duh. That one's just a tinsy bit longer, so I'm just going to trim that tiny bit off. That's better. Okay, so that's ready to go on the front of our card like so. Okay, let's pop that on the front of the card. And I don't know about you, but it's nice to have a few cards that are actually really simple to do, but can look quite effective. Oh, look. Yeah. I have a few scribbly, like, bits where it's a bit frayed looking on the end. My blade must be getting a bit. Okay, so that's our front of our card done. We'll pop our insert in now out of the way, and it's all done that way too. And we can then work on our other part. Let me pop the lid pin in this glue because it's actually very, very muggy here, so I don't want my glue drying too quickly. Okay, so that's the inside and the outside of our card done. Here you could put just about anything, I reckon, but today we're going to do this. So I'm going to cut out one circle that is 1 3/4 of an inch and 2 that are 1 inch. Can't get that out of there, can I? Oh no, just up a tiny bit. There we go. So you just need a bit of scrap for that. Okay, so I'm going to glue these onto here. So I'm going to turn this over so that I've got the back of my card. Sometimes you can see the back and sometimes you can't. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue around the edge like so, so that I can pop my 2 ears on, and I can blot that bit of glue out. Not that it really matters, because I'm going to turn it over so that it shows that this side. So I've got my 2 ears on there like that. And then I'm going to use this punch with the Scotty dog because it's got this bow here, and I'm going to be using just that bow. So just pop the bow out, throw the rest of this in the bin, and I'm going to glue my bow down flat onto the top of my Minnie Mouse. How cute is that looking, hey? I think it is. Oh, come on, get the pin in that. Alright, so now I'm going to do, oh, excuse me. That's why I've still got a froggy throat, because of the weather. I don't know what that is. That's a bead. Oh my goodness, and I don't even do beading. Alright, so we're going to pop some dimensionals onto the back of our Minnie Mouse head. I'm going to pop a bit of this long bit down the bottom here, because I can then twist it around a bit. There we go. So it looks, it looks like a mouse, a mouth, nose and eyes there. How funny does that? Oh dear. Okay, so we're going to pop him on the front here. Now I'm going to pop him just making sure I don't go over my happy birthday. Pop that on there, and then I've just got some gems here, and I'm just going to pop one of them in the middle of the bow like so. And that's it. Look at that, a 10-minute card. Wow, you can't ask for more than that, can you? Look at that. And I think it's just fantastic. This one I obviously put down a bit lower here, so just measure that height, that width there. For me, I should have done that, and this one is, oops, 2 3/4 inches down, where this one is just over 2.5. So it should have gone down just a tinsy bit more on that one. But what a lovely card, easy card to do, and I think for me that's a great little card for a little girl. She's going to love that. I don't know if you could do a Mickey Mouse one and make it look any different than just that without the bow. I don't know what Mickey wears. If you know and you make a card and you'd like to share it with me, that you can always go down to my Facebook group called Diane for Stamping, Crafting and Tutorials. There you'll find a link and you'll also find at that link the written tutorial for this with all the measurements on it, so you don't need to worry about, you know, remembering the measurements as I read them out to you. So if you've enjoyed this card, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and as I say, if you would like the written tutorial or you'd like to share your version of it with me, then head over to Diane for Stamping, Crafting and Tutorials, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.